Good morning. Um, so this is a set, Winterly Treetops, that will be coming to the new September through December mini catalog. And we had a Stampin' Up! Function yesterday where they showed us some samples and we got to make some things. And I thought I would share those and then share a new kind of a card format too. So this was the first one. As you can see, we have the double birds here. We have the single bird. We had the double birds and just colored in a couple of things, put a couple of these little branches behind there. And then that thing, I mean, very easy, very pretty. Not meant necessarily to be a Christmas card, but definitely can be. Okay, so this was the second one. And this die is really cool. This one here, I'll show you. See, and it cuts out the whole the branches around. And I loved the colors on this one, the blue and gray. And again, this one we have the single bird, and then we have one of these swags, I guess, swags, whatever that you would want to call those. And again, these are not necessarily a Christmas card. Let's see what's over here. And then the last one, this was really fun. So we took the negative image from that we cut out from this. Actually, it goes that way. So we kept this and put it down and just sponged the ink around. So look at that, how you end up with that. I thought that was very clever for the girl that made this card. So this was fun, sending thanks. All right, so I, however, am going to make 2 Christmas cards today. And this is a very easy layout. And I thought that, it would be a fun thing to try. So I've got some garden green because I found this piece of Christmas paper from, I don't know even when it was from, but I wanted to use this because I thought that kind of mimicked this a little bit. So let me go ahead and stick this on there. And again, I could have used the red side on the back. Doesn't matter. And you just, so we have the regular card, 8.5 by 5.5. And then this is 4 by 5.25. Okay, just like we always do. And then I cut a piece of white. So we're going to put that in the middle here. And you're going to be able to see the designer paper on both sides. So this was a similar one that they showed us yesterday. And I wanted to put these here and here and have my words in the middle. But I also want to attach some other things to this. So I cut out some of these pieces so that I could see, and this goes on here just like that, so that I could put some of these in there. I liked these. There we go. Oops. Nope, that's a different one. And this one's already gold. All right. So I'm going to take my top, and again, I've already stamped these and colored, so you didn't have to watch, but it's just this one. And they do have a die that matches, so you don't have to fussy cut. And I'm just going to take some glue dots and add a couple of these pieces. And I'm putting the glue dot on the front. There we go. Because I'm going to attach this like to the back here. Got that one. Maybe one of these gold ones. And again, I'm just, always like to cut out a bunch of pieces and then kind of play with where I want to use them. There we go. And I might make this one symmetrical. Just do the same thing on the other side. So maybe I'll put the green down and the gold up. So this, I'm going to have to take some of our liquid glue to attach that on. There we go. Thought these were clever when they have them, going together like that. Okay, and there's another glue dot. I forget to use these a lot. I use the liquid lip glue a lot, but the glue dots are nice also. Put that up there like that. Okay, and then I think I'll put the whole thing up. They showed us an example of one yesterday where it was popped up. Okay, and that one will go there. I'm not going to put it on there yet. And this one will go down here. But in the meantime, I wanted to put probably a Merry Christmas here in the middle. All right, so I can either use I think I will use the cherry cobbler. I'm just using my marker because that's what I've got out. And notice I'm doing this before I attach it, just in case. Okay, that's not bad. All right. So then I can attach these. Yeah, I think this one is going to be a really nice, kind of a peaceful Christmas card. Whoops, that might be a little too high. That's all right. And then this one I wasn't going to pop up. I was just going to pop up the one on the top. But you could do them both. Okay, and then I had a little piece of ribbon that I just tied in a knot. I thought I might add that. Now you could do a lot of things with this. You could put little jewels or something where the berries are. You could add some those like the not like sticky glue, but like that's got the glitter glue in it, and you could add the dots on top of that. I think it would be nice either way. And I'm just going to add the adhesive to this since this isn't flat. And remember, we're going to put this right kind of in the middle. So look at that. Doesn't that make a pretty card? Okay, so let's do one more. And I'll bring that one back in. I was going to use the birds on this one. And since I'm using white as the base, I use the thick white. The basic white is thinner and doesn't make the card as sturdy. Okay. All right, so again, this is going to go right in the middle. So remember, put your designer paper on. And then now, if I was going to use this bird, I might even cut this a little bit thinner. Okay, but I was going to use the double birds on this one. So they needed to be that wide. And I'm also going to stamp my words on the bottom of this one. And I'll go ahead and just use the Merry Christmas again since it's out. Make it easy. I sent, I don't know, 150 cards or something. So it's nice to have some made along the way that I can use. Still, it looks like it's going downhill a little bit, but that's all right. Okay, so this one, I was looking for my blender pen. Now, they were coloring these yesterday with the watercolor markers, with the blends, and I was looking for my blender pens and cannot find them. They've gotten moved, and I don't know where they are. So I used my Wink of Stella markers, the little, it's got the, the little bit of shimmer in it, and picked up the color with that. And that way we're giving it just a little bit of shimmer. So just remember, you can use your Wink of Stella just like you use your blender pen or a watercolor barrel. Can you see a little bit of, see how they're kind of shimmery? I really like that. All right, and then I'm just going to wipe that off and then come back, and I thought I would make the bluebirds since I've got I could have made them into a red bird, but I thought since I had and I'm just doing these quick, I'm not taking the time to fill them all in and everything, because that's not the style that I wanted to use here. I might have messed that up, getting it a little too dark, but that's okay. I like having a little bit of sparkle in here. Okay, and this guy, and again, I'd done this one earlier, just practicing on the individual bird one. It's okay. All right, wipe that off. Then I just took a regular marker for the beak and for the branch. And that dries pretty quick. The Wink of Stella does, just like the blender pens do. There we go. But you can see how quick and easy that one is. All right. So then I'm going to attach this to the front. Again, I'll use some dimensionals. I've got a piece of my hair there. I think I've got my tweezers out here. If anybody's looking for my DNA, you're going to find it on my card for sure. All right. And then this will go right on here. So, although this does not have to be, as a matter of fact, the words that are in this set are not Christmassy at all. It's a thank you, thinking of you, and a friend like you. So, making these into a Christmas card, though, I think works very well depending on the colors that you use. Okay, but those two I think came out really nice. And just remember, have your piece of DSP. These that I used are 3.5 wide and then 4 this way. But depending on what you're going to do, you can make them a little bit thinner and then more of the DSP will show. And then the other 3 cards that we made yesterday, I'll put up here just so you can get a good idea of this set and what it can do. There we go. All right. So I hope you might try this design with the designer paper and the thin piece of white through the inside, and that you have a great day. Thanks.